over 20 minutes of experience between them. They rate movies on a scientifically rigorous scale, approved or denied. They watch it, so you don't have to. This is Quality Assured Films.
There are various streaming platforms out there. So I'm going to go through a couple of them, organize some shows and movies that I watched by platform, so that if you want to watch them, you know where to go to find them.
Okay.
Or find them otherwise, but
illegally. Let's talk about Netflix stuff. A fantastic, 8-part first season, Russian Doll. Why am I?
Oh, yes.
Let's fuck this party in the mouth.
Sweet birthday, baby!
Life's short, carpe diem, etc., right?
What I do in my time is my business, my choice, baby!
Natasha Lyonne?
Yeah, something like that.
From American Pie, from Orange is the New Black. Amazing. Amazing. Her character was almost like and she even calls it out in the show, Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck me. Amazing. Almost like a Groundhog Day story where she's waking up every day in someone's party, it's her birthday.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on?
I keep dying and reliving the same night.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
You seem fine.
I'm not fine. I'm questioning my own sanity. We gotta take the fire escape.
I have a fire escape? I have to change my Airbnb listing.
Yeah.
Wow, what a surprise, man. What a great... I thought it was going to get boring because of how quick it kept going back to that same Groundhog's Day theme and the same shit, but they kept sprinkling in little things that made it more intricate.
What is in this?
Stay away from me! I'm coming down the stairs!
Jesus fucking Christ, that's dark.
I didn't expect how much they were going to lean into the philosophy angle of it.
Yeah.
And that sounds really cheesy and surface level, but it does ask a lot of tough questions.
Right.
I'm not going too deep into it because of time, and also you should watch it.
Oh my god, yes.
So
Russian
I don't
Doll.
want to. So Russian Doll.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I am not crazy! You know I hate it! Some people call me crazy!
Didn't you get the news? We're about to die.
It doesn't matter, I die all the time.
Quality approved.
Alright, fuck.
Tuca and Birdie was
BoJack Horseman creator, right?
well, it was the woman that worked on BoJack Horseman.
Oh, okay.
I want to say her name is Lisa Hannawalt or something like that. I could be wrong. Is this person?
There she is.
Let's just jump right into it. It's like whatever, you know?
You're about to get Tuca.
Tuca? Tuca? Tuca?
Oh, yeah.
I miss you! Ah!
Birdie. Birdie.
The character designs kind of look similar.
Yeah.
They're in a world where it's all animals.
Right, it's animated.
It's animated. It's very zany.
You're my best friend. You're smart.
Kapow!
And you're so bright. Wearing an article of clothing that's impossible to pin.
I just pull it to the side.
Basically anything is possible.
Yeah.
But they still deal with very real world problems of 30-somethings that are kind of trying to make it on their own.
Oh, okay.
And it gets a little intense, but very honest, very emotionally raw.
Wow.
And I didn't expect that. I really thought it was going to be a very silly comedy, and ended up having it is that, and also tackles this very prescient material.
I'm an adult woman. I deserve to be treated like a person and not an object. So get out of my space or I'll break your face!
Yeah, it was cool. Check it out.
Quality approved.
Speaking of animated Netflix shows, I mean, the Trailer Park Boys. This season, they decided they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna make ourselves animated."
Boys, I'm freaking out here. I'm freaking out. We ate 3 pounds of fucking mushrooms like we're stuck in a cartoon world here.
Pops, listen to me. Everything's gonna be cool, okay? We're just gonna ride this out like we usually do when we get too fucked up.
You're fucking right we will. And we're gonna enjoy every goddamn minute of this too. Boys, I have always dreamt of being this high. Thank you, Jesus God.
Let me just say how this is a smart idea, because number one, the actors are getting older. It's going to get to a point where, or maybe not, where they're like old as shit doing the same zany crap in the live action stuff, and it could get old.
Well, plus they can do way more stuff that they can. It would be so expensive to do in live action.
Ah, fuck! On your tits, ladies. We're gonna try some Duke Boys shit. No! Shit, fuck your boys, brace for impact! Ricky!
If you thought that they were zany as they were as humans, the cartoon aspect of it just takes it to another level, and they're aware that they're cartoons, which makes it even more funny.
Yeah.
So I would say check that out. I mean, if you're not a fan of Trailer Park Boys, you're not going to like it. You're not going to enjoy it.
Right.
But if you are, you're going to, this could live on for a while. I could see this going on for many years. So Trailer Park Boys, and the animated series, worth checking out on Netflix.
Let's just assume that the rules of the real world still apply here. Whoa! There, Mr. Lee was kidnapped by a shithawk! Wow, frick's sakes.
Quality approved.
Speaking of animated stuff, She-Ra.
This is what I've been working for my entire life. I wonder what's even outside the fright zone. We're gonna see the world and conquer it. Ketra, slow down!
The reboot of She-Ra.
Yeah.
Very good. I was surprised how good it was. I was like, this is probably for little kids.
Right.
But because we're in this world now of like Adventure Time and Steven Universe, like it's very along those lines of like there is a lot of young adult issues that are dealt with seriously. So if you're a kid who's watching it, I think you would probably feel like, oh, they take me seriously. They take my problems seriously.
Oh, that's cool.
I know the legend of the warrior called She-Ra. They said she would return to us in the hour of our greatest need.
There's something you should know. Horde soldier! I know you have no reason to trust me, but I'm ready to fight to stop the Horde.
The rebellion accepts your allegiance. She-Ra, Princess of Power.
That's the coolest name I've ever heard.
So it's a very positive show about having value as a young person. And it's a very inclusive show. So the cast is very diverse, and they've taken all the classic elements and like updated them for the modern time. It's not like, oh, this is so fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
It's very well done. So I would actually recommend checking it out.
I will.
Okay, Sword, let's do this. For the honor of Grayskull!
She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
Quality approved.
The OA Season 2, okay? The OA Season 1, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Very bizarre.
Yeah. It was okay.
All that shit.
Nothing happened the way I imagined.
Let me, Miss Ozarova.
I live here.
We traveled into another dimension. Into other versions of ourselves. Do you understand what we're on the edge of here?
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say Season 2 takes it up a fucking, 9 notches. And also includes a new character. I don't know his name, the actor that plays him. Fantastic guy.
My name's Kareem Washington. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking into the disappearance of a teenager staying at this house.
Is this the missing person?
What? You look like you've seen a ghost.
The image just reminds me of a young man I knew in Michigan.
Britt Marling, I think she's the creator. Yeah. I don't know the other guy's name. But the two of them created the show, and they decided, fuck it, we're going to go nuts. We're going to go crazy here. And they sure do.
It's all connected. We can get to the bottom of it.
You're tougher than you look.
You're kinder than you seem. Homer, Rachel, Scott, and Renata, BBA, and the boys.
And the way it ends, My God, I can't even put into words. So the OA season 2 is worth checking out. I look forward to. I think they have like a 3 or 4 season plan. So I'm looking forward to how that's gonna play out.
What holds it together? What keeps it from dissolving into noise?
Quality approved.
What else you got? Give it to me.
Give it to me. Black Mirror, as I've always been a fan. Many years, Black Mirror has come into my heart and destroyed it and made me feel dark, and technology is the worst.
Is it still the worst?
It's still the worst!
Oh.
Season 5 came out. I don't know if it's part 1 of season 5 or they're just doing a 3-episode season. But we had Miley Cyrus, who had her own episode. I mean, I like her. She's done some interviews on the Howard Stern show, which I'm a huge fan of Howard Stern.
I don't have many friends.
Rachel, you look incredible.
You've got 20,000 fans out there. Knock them dead.
You had Anthony Mackie and I don't know the other guy's name. But they were best friends playing a virtual reality fighter game, and that shit takes a turn that is amazing and very, very clever. And again, I won't give anything away.
You have to brace yourself.
It's not a doll. That thing was a poison.
Pull out whatever we can get on this guy.
So Black Mirror Season 5. Check it out. I need more episodes, Ian. Where are you?
Quality approved.
Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah, Umbrella Academy. I forgot I watched that this year.
Yeah.
I have adopted 6 children, gifted with abilities far beyond the ordinary. I give you the Umbrella Academy.
Slow.
Boring. Yeah.
What's
Did
his
not
name?
really like it.
Michael Sheehan.
Robert
Sheehan.
I think is the name.
Fantastic. We loved him in
Misfits. This was basically Misfits also.
Right.
And he was also the best part of this show.
He was.
Is that my skirt?
Oh, yeah, this. It's very breathy on the bits. Nice to see nothing's changed.
But there's a scene of a kid running, and they play the Run Boy Run song.
Oh, yeah. You were saying that all the music is like lined up exactly for what's happening.
Yeah, like the lyrics are translated literally on screen.
By the visuals, yep. Yeah, unnecessary.
Yep. Next.
Get up, we're going. Where? Save the world.
Oh, is that all?
Quality
denied.
Toast of London. This is not from this year.
No.
But we watched it this year.
Oh my god. It's so great.
I am an actor who occasionally engages in audio performances.
This is Clem Fandango, can you hear me?
I dare you to say that one more time.
Sounds like you have a bit of a crush on Ham, Toast.
A crush on John Ham? You couldn't be more wide of the mark, Ed.
Stephen Toast, everyone. I'll buy your pint with one hand and sleep with your wife with the other.
Tough tit Toast. All I feel like doing is just making impressions of it.
I know.
I'm not sure I should be working with a director that murders actors.
It's what's his name? Why can't I remember his goddamn name right now? From IT Crowd. The boss. Father! He's on the new show that's on FX right now, What We Do in the Shadows. Matthew Berry.
There we go.
There it is. Dude is amazing. I'm glad he's on the FX TV version of the movie.
I'm glad he's like getting the recognition.
He fucking carries that show, and he plays like a fancy, like a Shakespearean actor that's just constantly being put in situations that demean him or whatever. Voiceover work.
Well, he like thinks he's amazing, and he's just like a complete douchebag.
The smooth taste of red carpet cigarettes is coming to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Everybody knows that cigarettes are good for you. Red carpet cigarettes. Once you smoke one, you'll want more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more.
It's so good.
Oh yeah, doing all the voiceovers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the characters and his arch nemesis.
Great bloody purchase. Toast.
Some of the stuff is very surreal.
Yes, that's true.
Like the background will just break away sometimes, but it's in short bursts.
Right.
Like, you know, the season is like a handful of episodes, so it's like
half an hour each or
just
something.
a little dose, and you get one or two. I mean, that's the other thing too, is like you get one or two nuggets out of every episode.
Right.
Like, not every joke is pure gold.
Right.
But then when you hit the ones that are, they're like so good that it's like you just can't stop quoting it.
Yeah, you think I can't see you laughing in there? Yeah, you malnourished pimp with your World War I facial hair and your sister's clothes.
Steven.
You shut the fuck up, Clem Fandango.
So I felt like we had to talk about it.
No, I agree. Ghost of London, check it out.
Yep.
Press the button. I can't hear you unless you push the button.
Steven, this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, well then keep your finger on the fucking button.
Okay, Steven, so this is important. The client has expressed they'd really like to stress certain words within the script.
Okay.
And the words he'd like you to stress are
Happy. Did you see Happy?
No, but I heard it was canceled.
Yes. I watched the first season and really enjoyed it.
You're not real. I'm an imaginary friend. I'm Haley's imaginary friend. Come with me. She's the sweetest little girl in the whole world.
Let me out!
And you're the only one that can help me save her.
Is it Patton Oswalt doing the character?
the little cartoon horse that's floating around that no one else can see.
Right.
Happy! The happy horse so full of fun, of course. It's plain to see, it's fun to be happy.
Christopher Maloney's playing a completely deranged character.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's another like extremely gory, violent show.
Right.
But it has a sense of like Looney Tunes logic and slapstick to it that is really fun.
I am going to remove your penis in thin slices, like salami.
It's gonna take you a long time. If you know what I mean. He knows what I mean.
It reminds me a little bit of just a little bit of that show with Elijah Wood and the
Wilfred.
Wilfred.
I love that show.
There's a little something of that in there.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So Happy. I know it's getting canceled, but it's worth checking out.
Yeah. Maybe Netflix will save it. We'll see.
Question you gotta ask yourself: do you feel lucky?
Whoops! I pooped.
Quality approved.
I don't need to explain these a lot. I just really enjoyed these things. The toys that made us.
We sold well over 400,000 of these.
It grew into $1 billion franchise.
Star Wars films to date have roughly made $7 billion at the box office. The toys have made twice that amount.
It's a documentary series, and each episode is about a toy that was around and marketed to us when we were kids. Yeah. So like Transformers, He-Man, Turtles, Barbie, Hello Kitty.
They show you like how the molds are made and everything?
Yeah, so they don't show, it's not about necessarily the manufacturing, it's about the creative process leading up to how they came into being.
The licensing situation was a real mess.
We bought Star Trek for an advance and guarantee of $5,000. We did over $50 million in Star Trek business.
So they'll talk to like all these toy companies that were like put in charge of, like they'll talk to like the writer that came up with all the backstory for the Transformers. They'll talk to the Japanese company that originally made the Transformers, and they'll give you the backstory on like what they were before we knew them as a Transformers in America.
Oh, wow.
Then they talk about like, here's why the cartoon was created. Then they talk to like, here are some of the voices from the cartoon and what they think of it. Then they'll talk about like the cultural impact and like how insane gangbusters it was and what that did,
right.
how that affected the people that worked on it.
Every now and then in my office, I still find myself doing that.
Because they're interviewing them, like, 30 years later. It's like, how did that all pan out for you?
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So
that sounds good.
It's very interesting. So the toys that made us.
Timing is everything. Welcome to the toy industry.
Quality approved.
A sketch show. I think you should leave.
Have you been the victim of unfair treatment by a business or a corporation? Has this ever happened to you?
Oh my god. Tim Robin?
I don't know his name.
Tim Robin? He was on Saturday Night Live for a season or two.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was one of the featuring Tim Robbins.
Oh, okay.
And then...
Not Tim Robbins.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of Tim Meadows.
I was
not
going to say,
Tim.
yeah. No.
The sketches they make me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
They do such a good job of establishing the premise and then pushing it as far as they possibly can.
Into the uncomfortable level.
It's
That's what
so
makes
uncomfortable.
it so great.
Yeah. But it's not awkward humor in the way, like, they market it as like awkward humor, but it's not awkward humor in that you're getting like sympathy embarrassment for the person.
Right.
It's just like so ludicrous.
I know.
That it's laugh worthy.
It is.
Like that's what I really like about it. And then they embrace that and keep going with it. Where you're like, oh, this is probably the end, and then it keeps going.
Sunday fun day with these pig dicks. Hope nobody gulps us.
It's so clever, and he was just renewed for a second season.
Oh, I'm so happy.
So I'm happy to hear that. Good for him being able, he loves Saturday Night Live. You didn't really see him a lot on there, and now he has this.
So good.
Check it out.
That is so funny.
So funny! Has that ever happened to you?
Quality approved.
On Amazon, The Tick, there are 2 seasons. It just got canceled, but I fucking hope they reconsider.
Well, look at you.
Impossible.
You're a superhero.
Good eye. I am the Tick.
Bulletproof. What do you bench?
No idea.
The show itself is very empathetic, and we need that. So I hope they reconsider.
The world needs now is us. Sweet us. No.
Oh, yes. This is the good stuff.
I'm breaking a little bit.
Quality approved.
Nanette. Did you see that comedy special?
No.
I should know who did it.
Is her name Nanette?
No.
I don't feel comfortable in a small town. I get a bit tense, mainly because I'm in this situation. And in a small town, that's all right from a distance. People are like, oh, good bloke.
Hannah Gadsby, that's her name.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Brain. You should watch it. It's not like any comedy special you've ever seen. Some serious heavy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
She's on stage?
Yeah.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
I love being mistaken for a man. I wouldn't want to be a straight white man. Not if you paid me. Although the pay would be substantially better.
Intense, but very powerful. Worth watching.
I'll check it out.
I want my story heard. Because what I would have done to have heard a story like mine.
Quality approved.
This is Quality Assured Films.